The gut has two openings. We tend to clean the entrance opening of our gut at least 2 times per day. But should we cleanse the exit? I say we definitely should cleanse the exit. Greetings, I'm Sage Joya, and we are moving through a series of videos that talk about directly hydrating through the exit. The entrance opening of your digestive tract, which is also known as the gut, is your mouth. We tend to feed it 3 times per day, and we cleanse it at a minimum 2 times per day. The exit opening of your digestive tract is responsible for releasing toxic waste material in accordance with the number of times that you are eating per day. If you are releasing waste less than the number of times you are eating per day, that means you are holding on to toxic waste material, and it's the perfect justification for employing the use of the exit cleanse. What is the exit cleanse? It is an entry-level self-care routine that allows you to employ the use of an enema bag for introducing warm filtered water to the exit opening of your digestive tract. This water supports the softening of that stagnant waste material, and it supports the ease of evacuation of that retarded waste from the body. People have a lot of questions about the exit cleanse, and we're going to talk about that. But a quick question for you. Have you ever considered cleansing your exit? And if so, what protocol did you decide to use? Why would a person want to employ the use of an exit cleanse? Simply because at some point in time in their colon health history, they have come across IBS symptoms, gas, bloating, constipation, diverticulosis, pelvic floor dysfunction, hemorrhoids, fissures, fistulas, and or the like. These are all red flags that a person has been holding on to toxic waste material, and it becomes a great idea for them to employ the use of the exit cleanse for releasing this stagnant material. What qualifies me to talk about this? I have been using the exit cleanse since 1990. I had a lot of colon dysfunction, and my doctor prescribed a regular course of antibiotics that I should consume on a regular basis. I experienced a ton of immune failure, and I was sick all of the time. I did my own research. I came across the exit cleanse. I was able to release a ton of toxic waste material, improve my immune system, and live a better quality of life. In 2002, I became a gut health practitioner, and as a result, I was able to help hundreds of clients cleanse through the mind-gut connection and experience colon performance. These happy clients have left reviews, and you're welcome to read them at your leisure. What are some of the contributors of waste retention? If you watch my video on perception and the video on direct hydration benefits, I talk about how perception leads to an emotional thought that creates a cellular response inside of the body. This response has an impact on the brain-mind level as well as the gut-mind level. On the gut-mind level, a person will opt to start retaining waste material. Pain is another contributor. People have difficulty going to the bathroom. It becomes increasingly painful, and they start to hold on to the waste material to eliminate the experience of pain. Vacationing is another problem. People feel uncomfortable going to the bathroom in an area that is unfamiliar to them, and they opt to hold on to the waste material. And just simple everyday events. If you are driving home and you're stuck in traffic, you have to use the restroom, but you have no other choice but to hold it, or you're in a meeting and it is deemed inappropriate to leave at that time, so you feel your only option is to hold it, or you're a student and the teacher says you are not able to go to the bathroom, so you feel your only choice is to hold it. What happens when you choose to hold on to toxic waste material? First, you clamp down on the sphincter muscles, and it squeezes the material, which releases some of the hydration that is available for easily releasing that material from the body. Eventually, when it is time for you to release that material, the material is dry and hard, and it becomes difficult to move. The longer that material stays in the body, an accumulation of toxic waste material builds up, and it is very painful to release that material from the body. You feel stuck inside your gut. And lastly, Each time you clamp down on those sphincter muscles, you send a message to the colon muscle that it should not work. Eventually, the more a person chooses to hold on to toxic waste material, they train the colon muscle to become sluggish and unresponsive. What are some of the benefits of employing the use of the exit cleanse? The very first benefit is that you are able to release that toxic waste material from the body. The water is able to soften that material, which alleviates the pain of releasing that toxic waste material. Then you can detoxify that material from the body, and you're able to improve your immune system. Definitely check out my video that talks about the location of the immune system and direct hydration benefits for you to learn about the unique immune system sitting right inside of the colon. What are some of the concerns about employing the use of the exit cleanse? The very first concern is releasing the good bacteria housed inside of the colon cavity. When a person takes an antibiotic, the antibiotic does not discriminate between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. It destroys everything in its pathway. Likewise with water, the water does not discriminate between good bacteria and bad bacteria. Its only responsibility is to release toxic waste material from the body. If you are concerned about releasing too much good bacteria, definitely employ the use of a probiotic. As a side note, I will say that using the exit cleanse since 1990, during that time, the doctor did not talk about probiotics and it was not marketed. I have done a ton of exit cleanse sessions without using a probiotic, and I have fared just fine. The second concern people have is tearing the colon tissue. However, if you are receiving guidance from a professional, you will receive education on the best approach for safely introducing the nozzle into the exit. How often should a person employ the exit cleanse? As a gut health practitioner, I like to use the history of my client as well as their goals to determine the frequency at which they should use the exit cleanse. This number is going to vary from person to person. You are strongly encouraged to consult with a professional as to the frequency of your cleanse. However, my clients are definitely encouraged to listen to their body, because your body always knows best what it needs and will tell you when you should employ the use of an exit cleanse. What is the reach of the exit cleanse? If you are a beginner, you have an opportunity for the water to reach the sigmoid and descending areas of your colon. If you are beyond the beginner stage, you have an opportunity to receive water into your transverse area of the colon and potentially a little beyond. Should a person include an additive to their exit cleanse? My journey always includes plain warm filtered water. It is sufficient to help anyone to achieve their goals. How does a person administer the exit cleanse? For my clients, they receive a video education course that teaches them step by step how to employ the use of an exit cleanse. During the video education course, you will receive instructions on positioning, posturing, placement, bracket facilitation, the correct breathing protocol, additive charts if you choose to include an additive, and so much more. If you are a person that is ready to move forward with the exit cleanse, I strongly encourage you to secure the video education course for professional guidance and support. Now it is time for you to take action. If you're ready to get started, go grab the Detox Flow Kit video education course. If you would like a lot more information, definitely secure the exit cleanse ebook. If you feel like this video was helpful, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification for new videos. Place any questions or comments that you have below the video. And remember, there are a ton of people suffering with gut dysfunction simply because they are embarrassed to talk about the matter. However, if you share the video, you could be that one person to make a difference in someone else's life. I'm Sage Joya, and I'll see you again in the next video.